Hello, welcome. Merry Christmas to you wherever you're in the world watching us. This is Sports Tonight. Thanks for joining in. I'm Austin Okunakwan. It's the most wonderful time of the year where we have an opportunity to touch lives positively, to love, to share, to give people an assurance to live and be happy. And that's why on Sports Tonight, we'll be sharing all of the love that's going down in our world of sports, of course, with you. So wherever you're in the world, welcome aboard. On the show tonight, we'll still continue where we stopped last week. 2017 is gradually running away, but hey, before it leaves, we want you to tell us your major talking points from 2017. We've opened that thread on our social media platforms. Before 2017 leaves, put it back and say, hey, in 2017, you gave us this to talk about. Share with us on the show tonight. I want to hear from you. That's our own way of sharing love on the show tonight. Also on the show, we'll find out what's going on as regards plans for 2018. Federation's presidents, some have just been in office for 6 months. Remember, we had the elections in June. And they like the positives they've seen in those 6 months. For them, they need to consolidate. They need to sustain the momentum. We'll find out from those federations presidents and what their plans are all about. And we'll talk about it on the show. Yeah, we're showing love to sports development in Nigeria. Odunayo Adekuroye, what a story she's giving us. Wrestling sensation, wrestling superstar. She's been to 2 clubs in 2 seasons in the Indian Professional League. That young, beautiful girl that also loves to sing and dance from Ondo State. You know what she does? She goes to the Indian Professional Wrestling League. She beats all of them. So 2 clubs, first season, 1 club, another season, another club, beating everybody. 3rd season, another club has hijacked Nigeria's wrestling sensation, Odunayo Adekuroye. On the show tonight, while we celebrate Odunayo Adekuroye, I will be asking ourselves deep questions. Wrestling fans, let's reflect. That's India developing a Nigerian wrestling talent. What can we do back home to, develop talent, nurture them, and make them superstars? We can't do that, can't we? We'll talk about it tonight on the show. Henry Onyekuru, what a story, and that injury that he picked up. How long is it? Can he still make it to the World Cup? We said that from now till the World Cup, a lot of things will be happening. Not a good one for Henry Onyekuru. We'll keep tab on that, his injury. And then the home base Super Eagles, you know the story. They're getting ready for the African the CHAN Championship, the African Nations Championship that will take place in Morocco. How are they getting ready? What has Coach Salisu Yusuf done to the team? Are they going to be observing Christmas break? We will keep tab with that team. On the show tonight, we'll continue our segment of Know Your MPFL Club. That's the Nigeria Professional Football League. Yes, that's our own football. We love it. It's getting ready to kickstart next year. So I will be profiling some clubs. That's our own way of letting you know your Nigerian football teams right there. It's our own league. We'll talk about it. Sunday Olisa is doing big things right there at his club, Fortuna Sittard. We'll talk about it. We'll have a coach from the MPFL speak to us on the show. The English Premier League. What a story. Manchester City. Why they're beating everybody? Pep Guardiola says it's all love. But that's the only way of showing Christmas. Can you believe that? So Manchester City is still powering on in the English Premier League. We'll take a look at the Boxing Day fixtures on the show tonight. We'll also talk about the La Liga. After Barcelona defeated Real Madrid, yes, after that defeat comes the storm. Some big players will be shown the way out of the club. This is a big team, yes. You don't lose that way. Some persons will take the blame. We'll talk about it tonight on the show. Serena Williams is here on the show tonight. And of course, everything that you want to talk about. This is a fun factory. We show nothing but love. Yeah, so if you want to be part of the show, our feedback mechanisms will pop up now. Same old same. But just in case you don't know, on Twitter, we're channels_sports. Guys, it's a verified Twitter handle. We do nothing but talk sports there, and it gets so interesting when I get to read from you. So talk to us on Twitter, channels_sports, Facebook channels, if it's sports. You can send an email to sportstonight@channelstv.com. It gets better. All our top stories can be viewed on our website. It's channelstv.com and on YouTube /channelsweb. If you can log on to m.channelstv.com, you'll be able to download the Channels TV app for your iPod, your iPhone, your BlackBerry, your iOS, your Windows phones, and your Android phones. We want you to share with us your 2017 sporting moments. Look, guys, we want to hear from you. What got you talking in 2017? Where can we get better in 2018? This show, we told you, is designed for you. So before 2017 goes, let's catch up on all of those moments and anticipate 2018. It's a Monday show. Inyobong Monday is around. Inyobong, Merry Christmas. Good to have you on the show.
Merry Christmas to you, Austin, to the myriad of fans who tune in every Monday, Tuesday,
right,
Wednesday,
right.
Thursday, and Friday on Channel Sports, whether it's in the morning or in the evening. It's been an absolutely amazing year, cracking year, to be very honest. And we're just hoping it gets better next year.
It will get better in Yobong. And I mean, all year round, so much to talk about. Catching up with a lot of activities in Yobong. When there's no action on the field, administrators give us something to talk about.
Absolutely. It's been brilliant. And that's why we have jobs, because we have to talk about these things that happen. And not some of them, we talk about it in bad light. Some of them we're not really excited about talking about it, but we still have to talk about it. Because we in the media will try to shape opinions, we try to shape what we think is not going on in the society. But there's always a big room for improvement. The biggest room in the world is that room. Always to improve our sports development, to improve sectors where we feel we're not doing quite well, and also to wax lyrical about it, the people who are doing absolutely amazing. And we can't stop talking about Dunayo, who's doing great stuff in India.
Awesome. That's what it is in the Yobong Monday, just trying to let you know, particularly administrators, hey, we're a watchdog to the society. So we just, bring everything that you guys are doing. He also mentioned that there's a big room for improvement. So before 2017 goes, those guys that aren't doing so well, we'll just push you to that room. Because we need to improve in 2018. So with the year gradually coming to an end, the president of the Badminton Federation of Nigeria, Francis Obi, and his counterpart to the Wrestling Federation, Daniel Igali, they're hoping for a favorable new year, not just for themselves and the federation, but for athletes also. Both presidents who frowned at the inability of athletes to compete at major competitions in 2017. Why? Due to lack of funds. They have said there are already plans for a busy year for athletes in the new year, which they hope could be achieved. So now they know that 2018 will be busy. Funding is not a friend. How can they drag funding closer in Yobong? Because now everyone understands that in 2018, February will be busy, March will be busy down to December. Start looking for ways to get those things done.
There has to be a template, Austin. We talk about it all the time. There has to be a template. How do we get funds? How do we market our association to individuals, to the government, to private sector? How do we get this thing out so that people can throw money in? And we talked about it many times, and we'll keep drumming it. It has to be a case of showing great integrity, transparency, and being very open with your dealings. Because if you're not responsible, the big companies won't put cash in your association, won't put any kind of resources in your